Some of you may know, I am Stephanie Deanda. I am the Parent Support Services Coordinator here at Crystal Stairs. We also have Isaac on.
Hello guys, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us today.
Before we get into that, we want to talk about something that's a little bit more serious that's affecting our communities and our families, and we want to be able to provide you all some resources along with some fun. So I want to go ahead and let Lorna Young introduce herself. She's part of our Crystal Stairs team, and she's going to talk to you a little bit about some resources for parents who might be working during this time. So go ahead, Lorna.
Thank you, Stephanie. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lorna Young. I am a family services specialist in the enrollment department. But that has since changed since the pandemic. It's like our hats kind of changed during the day. But my job is to let you know about the resource, which is our essential worker emergency child care service. And we are excited about that because we want to assist all those that are working and you don't have an option to work from home. You're having to go into work. So this program will be opening up on September 1st. You'll be able to call in. What I am thinking that I'm going to have to do is maybe provide numbers to you, but if anyone wants to take my email address down or my phone number, I can send some particular information to you that may be important. First off, again, the program will be opening up on September 1st for you to call in. Our call-in numbers sorry, you guys.
Is it this one that's on here, the 323-421-2600?
That's a call-in number, but they also had another number which was for a Spanish speaking. And I don't see that number, but I'm sure they'll be able to refer you from there. Did somebody type a question? Anyway, it is for families or parents, either single parent or two-parent households that have to leave the house. You have to work outside of the home. Again, and that's for CPS families, for at-risk families, and for children with disabilities, as well as just our average children from 1 to 13 that need child services at this time. I want to see what else that I can tell you.
Neverez just asked, are these services available for East LA area?
I don't know if that is our mapping area. We have a Long Beach office and we have our main office, which is at 5110 West Gold Leaf Circle in Los Angeles. You can call in and we can put in an address and find out if you are in our service area. But if your provider is in our service area, we can also service you. So, I don't know. Do you have any other questions? It's kind of like simple. I had a pop in, pop out. The program is being funded by different sources. And as long as they provide it, we will be processing the applications. Oh, that is what I did want to tell you. The application process for the essential worker is very quick. It's 2 forms. You'll have an application and you'll have a self-certification. You won't be put through a normal process like when we're processing a normal application where you have to provide check stubs, verification. We are doing this to help you and not provide any stress. It is a very, very quick process. It's 2 forms. You DocuSign, you get them back to us. And if you have a provider that's already known to Crystal Stairs, we're able to get you done pretty much that same day. So that's how quick and easy the process is. So if you call in, there is no income ceiling on this unless you have $1 million in assets. You qualify for the program if you have to leave your home to work. So, and we are more than happy to service you. That's what we want to do. That's what we're here for. So, if you have any questions, let me know. If not, I can pop out because this form here is pretty much, it's simple because the process is simple. And that's the way Crystal Stairs wanted it. We wanted it to be very easy for you. We didn't want to add any pressure because we're already under pressure in this situation.
Awesome. Thank you, Lorna. I'll go ahead and get your email address right after this so that we can send it in a follow-up email for everyone.
lyoung@crystalstairs.org.
Awesome. Thank you. Let me type that in the chat, but we'll be sure to send it after this email in our follow-up. Thanks, Lorna.
You're welcome. If you guys have any other questions I can answer before I pop out? Anybody? Are you guys ready to go see these beautiful animals?
Awesome. Thank you. If any others come up, feel free to chat us and we can always get back to you. Alrighty, so before we move forward, some agreements for today's session. Same as always, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we like to do this to help guide our facilitation of our webinar workshop today. Just respect others, no judgments, confidentiality. We're starting to see the same people on week after week, so we like to keep it confidential. Whatever happens in these groups, let's keep it in these groups. Speak from your own experiences. Please chat us. You all know that we communicate through chat. We love to answer any questions or comments, and most of all, just have fun today. A little bit about what we're going to be talking about and what exactly is environmental vitality. So environmental vitality is really about how your surroundings influence your well-being, where you live, if you live near any things like freeways, right? How does that impact our children, or how much time we spend in the outdoors, how much fresh air we're getting, those sort of things. We also want to dive into how to live with nature in harmony, to achieve wellness of your body, your mind. How do we apply these concepts to our daily lives? Then finally, we want to be able to educate children in nature and how to enjoy plants, how to feel a sense of belonging and responsibility to the environments that we live in and the earth. And so I will go ahead and hand it over to Little Parrot Farm. I'll stop sharing my screen. Little Parrot Farm is a nonprofit here in LA that focuses on environmental vitality and how to create the symbiosis between children and the environment and nature. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to them. Rosa, feel free to jump on in. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are now going to start with our garden area. Okay, we're going to be playing a little skit for you, and then everything will go on from there. Okay, so go ahead.
I'm the farmer. Look at this nice vegetable and fruit. Oh, it's so hot here, and I'm sweating a lot. It's so much work to do here. Oh.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucas. Look at these are my antennas. What Lucas likes to do is eating juicy cucumbers. Look at those. I like eating summer cucumbers. It's so yummy. Huh?
Who's eating my cucumber? Oh my God, it's bad bug.
Oh, hold on, it's killing me. Wait, no.
I buy this from the Home Depot. Let's see how fast this works.
I can't breathe. I cannot move.
Yeah, I can't breathe too. Let's go somewhere that have like fresh air and flowers and maybe pollen snack.
Look, over there. HARMONY garden. I can smell the fresh flowers already. I hope I can still fly there.
Yeah, let's go.
We have vegetable garden where we grow Asian vegetables. So the reason we call this garden the Harmony Garden is because our mission is to live in harmony with nature. Live in harmony with nature. I'm sure you all know what nature means. But what does harmony mean? Harmony means we work together, we help each other. So our mission is to have a farm where we work with nature. We protect all the elements of nature. For example, we protect the soil, we protect the water source, we protect air quality, and we also protect the living beings that live in the garden, such as, you name it, earthworms, pollinators. We have tons of pollinators like honeybees, butterflies, hummingbirds, earthworms, lots and lots of critters are living in our garden. We try to farm with a method that is not only good for the environment, it does not harm any living things at all. That means we don't use any chemicals, we don't use any poisons, we only use natural stuff, which will promote the health of our farm. When you walk into the Harmony garden, you will be greeted by lots and lots of flowers. The reason we grow so many flowers here is because, right, we want to attract lots and lots of pollinators like butterflies and honeybees. They love flowers because they collect the nectar and pollen as their food. And by doing that, they help our plants pollinate. Without pollination, we won't be able to grow lots of fruits. So we grow so many flowers in order for them to come and help us pollinate our plants. So here is our pizza garden. Do you think we have a plant that grows pizzas? No, there's no such thing as a pizza tree or pizza plant. The reason we call it pizza garden is because we grow ingredients for pizzas. So ingredients means the raw materials that we use to make a certain food. So here we have rosemary. Rosemary is kind of an herb. That means we don't eat a whole lot of it as dish. We just take a few of the leaves that gives us additional flavor. Can you tell what kind of plant that is? It produces the ingredient that you cannot miss when making pizza. What is that? Right. This is a tomato plant. See, we got some tomatoes growing. Yeah, tomatoes are used to make tomato sauce, and you can also slice the tomato to make a toppings. So tomato is a must ingredient for pizzas. And another ingredient people like to use for their pizza is jalapeno and bell peppers. So we got some of them here. So these two are peppers. Even though they look slightly different, they belong in the same family. Okay, so we have a jalapeno pepper and bell peppers. All right, so this area is designated to California native plants. So we call it California garden. That means some plants, they live in California. California is their home, so they are very comfortable with California climate. So we have a sage plant, which grows purple flowers, and in winter time they kind of die out, but in spring they spring back again. Here is a plant in our California garden, and it's our children's favorite plant. Let me tell you why. The plant is called hot lips. Hot lips. And why do kids love it? You see, let me pick one and show you the shape of the hot lips. Look, it is kind of long and has a tube, and at the base of the tube, there's some sweet juice we call the nectar. So butterflies and honeybees just love to visit this. Yeah, so we have, I see some bees busy getting nectar. I also see some wasps. Yeah, they all love this flower to collect the nectar as their food. Hot lips. Okay, now we are at the green bean session. We have several green bean plants. And they are climbers, so here we prepare the net for them to climb on to support their body and their bearings. All right, do you know green beans are, well, let me ask you, are they vegetables or are they fruits? You know what? A lot of people think they are vegetables because we cook them and because they are not sweet. But you know what? Actually, they are fruit. Any part of a plant that has seeds in it, we call it fruit because there are seeds in the bean pod, so we call green beans fruits. Interesting, right? A lot of people didn't realize that. I didn't either until I learned from the farm. All right, so these are green beans. So and here are our, can you guess what they are? Zucchini plants. Look at how big the leaves are. They are about 2 or 3 times of the size of my face. Very big and very healthy looking. So here we got sunflowers and we got a baby zucchini growing. So again, zucchini is a fruit. The part that we eat is a fruit. And it's a summer crop. And now you see that we have 2 kinds of flowers. Here you don't see any zucchini down below. So we know that that is a male flower. Male flower does not produce zucchini. And here is another flower and you will see there is a baby zucchini attached to it. So that is a female zucchini. And this male flower and the female flower, if it gets pollinated by our friends like butterflies or bees, then these baby zucchini will grow. It can grow up to about this big, pretty fat. How big? How big? About, you know, this thick and this long. Yeah, they can grow up to quite a good size. Yeah, so we have a male flower and female flower. That's how you tell. Well, here is another summer plant, which is a corn plant. See, you see some ears of corn here. 1, 2, 3. And they are not quite ready yet, but they look big and healthy. And do you know what part of the corn we eat? Is that a fruit? No, it's actually seeds. They are the seeds. Okay, the part we eat are seeds. And you know, I learned when I came to this garden because corn plants also need lots of pollination. If they don't have enough pollination, then they won't get all the kernels. So you see, sometimes you see corn cobs that have some kernel missing. That means that they are not fully pollinated. And one of the easiest way, if bees don't come to pollinate, we can do this by shaking the plant. Can you see that? Some of the pollens are falling. So by doing this, we can help our plant pollinate. See, isn't it interesting? Ta-da! I'm pollinating for this plant. Well, now it's too late, actually.
Because it has turned dark, right? So it's already pollinated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are still baby cucumbers. Although they look kind of tall already, they are not ready to produce fruit yet. And also we have eggplants down here. So you know what? Because our soil is so rich, I don't know why, our eggplants can grow as tall as I am, and they can bear tens of eggplants each time. So these are very, very highly productive. And here we have an eggplant flower that is blooming. And at this stage, pollination is very important. Because if the flower is not pollinated, then later it will just drop and then nothing will happen. But if it gets pollinated, then a baby eggplant will start to grow at the base of the flower. Yeah, so these are eggplants. Again, they are summer crops. One of the most popular crops of our farm because they are very juicy, very tender, very crunchy. But I'm sure you have seen this poor plant. It looks dead, right? All the leaves withered. Let me tell you why. Look at this. The bottom of the plant got chewed up. Can you guess who did this? The gophers, because we already mentioned that, this garden does not use any chemicals or pesticide to harm the living things that live in this garden. So we have all kinds of critters that live in here, including gophers, and love to chew on the roots of our plant. So this one, after the roots are chewed up, there's no way to save this plant, so it's gone. But even though gophers can create this harm to our plants, we will never harm them because they need to eat to survive. So we just share with them. They like it, they take it.
Oh, it's such a nice garden, right? Yeah, it's great, but I'm feeling a little tired after my big meal. We should get up and do a dance to flap our wings and stretch. Kids, would you like to do a dance with me? Yeah, get a dance with us. Come on, don't be a couch potato. Get up, let's do our dance.
Ping pong.
Click here to subscribe. Dum diddy diddy do dum diddy dum. Dum diddy diddy do dum diddy dum. Bug and roll. The ants in the grass all march, 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 march.
March, march, march.
March, march, march. The ants in the grass all march, 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 march. All day long. The bees around the flowers all buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The bees around the flowers all buzz, buzz, buzz. All day long. Rock and roll.
Fireflies at night all blink, blink, blink.
Blink.
Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. The fireflies at night all blink, blink, blink.
Blink all night long. The caterpillars in the field all creep, 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 creep. The caterpillars in the field all creep, 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 all day long. Dum diddy diddy do dum diddy dum.
So, Edie, do you know how we can find those pollinator snacks, delicious pollinator snacks? Well, yes, here at Harmony Garden, but I'm a little bit worried about all of my friends around the world. I would like to share it with them. Yeah, what's the bug gonna do? Let's watch a video and find out.
Diane. Diane, the video.
Yeah.
We're waiting. Diane, are you there? Oh.
Come play on our apps.
This video is brought to you by Feed-A-Bee, a program dedicated to pollinator habitat.
Vitamin B.
Hi, Bee. What
at over there?
Oh, hey, Dee Dee. Oh, that family picnic has got me hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry for some nectar myself.
Wait, Dee Dee. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be at a human picnic?
Are you kidding? We are a part of their picnic.
Huh? How's that?
Come on, Bee. I'll show you.
A flower bed.
Uh-huh. It's the perfect buffet for pollinators.
Hey, Dee Dee, bees aren't the only ones that pollinate. Butterflies, moths, bumblebees, even bats and birds, to name a few.
And the more pollinators, the more fruits and veggies that will grow.
Ah, I get it. And humans eat those fruits and veggies.
Exactly. And that's how pollinators are a part of
Picnics! If we don't pollinate, they wouldn't have some of their picnic favorites, like watermelon, apples, and cherries. That's powerful, Dee Dee. Pollinators could one day rule the world.
Hold on, Vitamin B. We need humans just as much as they need us.
Oh yeah, right.
See, Bee? Humans plant the seeds that grow into flowers and food. When they bloom, it provides us with valuable nectar for energy and pollen to distribute.
Wow! Hand in hand, we really do help each other out. Thank goodness for the farmers.
It's not just farmers. Anyone can grow flowers. All you need are some seeds, soil, and water.
Yeah, try planting something that will thrive in your area and bloom throughout the year. Those are called perennials. They give pollinators a steady food source. And if people plant our favorite colors, we'll be even more grateful, like yellow, white, and purple.
Also, pollinators get thirsty and need to stop for a drink.
Yeah, fill anything shallow with a bit of water and...
Add some rocks so we have a place to land.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But Dee Dee, what about people who don't have farms or gardens or even a backyard?
You don't need a lot of space. You can plant in a window box or even just a simple flower pot outside your front door.
Just think, Dee Dee, if every single person planted a flower, there would be an abundance of food for everyone. It seems too good to be true.
Well, you never know unless you try.
I think I'm gonna try and get in on that picnic.
Oh, Bee. Well, wait up.
Come on, let's go.
Diane will show you spotlight us.
So, what did you learn from today's class? And what did you learn?
Well, I learned that everyone can grow food for pollinators like you and I.
Do you know how to plant flowers now?
Well, not really. I am just a little bug.
You know what? Let's ask Mandy. She's a volunteer from a Harmony Garden. Let's see what she can say to us.
Hi, I'm Mandy. Are you guys ready to plant some pollinating snacks? Dee Dee?
I'm so excited that you're here to help me.
Well, let's do it, kids. Diane, show the calendula.
Wow, those flowers sure do look delicious.
Hi, kids. Did you see the flower? Can you see the flowers? Can they see the flower? Okay, what do you think, Dee Dee? You say something.
I really like those flowers. They're such great colors with the purple and the white and the yellow. They're incredibly delicious.
Great. So are we ready to do some planting today? Dee Dee, what do you think?
I hope so. I can't wait to grow more flowers for my friends and I.
Okay, let's see. Well, we need some material. So Diane, can you show us the slide? What do we need for planting? Okay, so the material you need is a pot, some soil in a tray, and some water. You can choose to have tweezer or not. And Stephanie, the program coordinator, should have the seed. We already sent seeds to Stephanie, so you ask her for some seed. And also, very important, if you need help, always ask your parents for help. Okay. All right. So to start, It's always easy to have a piece of paper. Can they see us? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay, so to have a piece of paper to fold like this, you can fold even further. Scratch paper is fine. So this is just to hold your seed. Maybe you want to zoom in. Can they see me? Okay. And then you can lay the seeds out. I have a lot of seed, but I'm probably just going to plant like 5. Okay. And then for the soil, that's why you need a tray. So you just kind of put in some water. That might be a little bit too much, but that's okay. And then I like to use some utensil, like the takeout utensil, and then kind of mix if you don't want your hands to get dirty. I guess that utensil wasn't very strong.
Well, it's because you're so strong.
I just broke that utensil, that spoon. And then you can judge, you can saturate the soil however you want. And then if it's not enough water, you can always add water back. I guess I should have a little bit more water, but that's okay. I'm just going to show you today. You can wear gloves if you're afraid that your hands might get dirty. If not, that should be okay. I don't guess. I'm okay with sticking my hand into dirt. So you kind of just mix really well. Make sure there's enough water in the soil. Thank you, Dee.
Sure thing, Mandy. Here you go.
Okay, so just add more water, but not too much water. Oh, okay. Well, there's more seeds over there. The clear.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should take out seed later. Okay, we'll give it to me later. Okay, so when you pack the soil, you just go in and then pack the soil. You don't want to press, you want to press down a little bit so there's no air pocket, but on the top of the soil, when you're getting close to the top, you kind of just let it loosely, right? So the bottom should be packed. I'll do it again in case it gets too fast. I have tendency to do it too fast. So you pack by pressing down. Can they see me? Okay. And pack by pressing down to reduce air pocket, because if you have air pocket in your soil, it's hard for plants to root. Okay. Once you get closer and closer to the top, you just kind of loosely lay the soil on the top. Okay. 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 And then you can choose to have tweezer or no tweezer. I like to use tweezer, or you can even use like chopstick thing to make a hole, but don't dig all the way through. That's too much hole. Too much of hole for this. You just kind of gently make holes on the top, or you can use tweezer to generate holes on the top. Thank you. If you decide to lay out the seeds on a piece of paper, make sure it's stabilized. There's no wing. It's too windy here. Okay. The calendula seed. So the flower that you see at the first slide is calendula. It's called calendula. C-A-L-E-N-D-U-L-A. Calendula. And then so you can pick them. They're kind of like circling. Can they see this thing? Okay. So the seed is kind of curly, has brown color or black color. Is almost okay. And then yeah. Okay, we're almost out of time, so I'll just do one very quickly. And then for the hole that you just generate, either using tweezer or using the chopstick or any like pen or pencil should be fine. You just gently lay it into that hole and cover. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it looks like. So you can put this, once you're done, you can put like 5 or 10 inside of the pot. Once you're finished, put the pot, leave the pot by like a windowsill, right? And then where it's enough light, but not too much light. Okay, so Diane, let's show them how it looks like after 5 days. So this is me. I planted like 10 in this pot for 5 days. And the next one is 12 days by the window. And then 15 days. And this is like 26 days. Yeah. Okay, Diane, can you spotlight me so they can see me? So 26 days. you should see something like this. And it's very important to make sure you check the water, right? Plants needs water and sunlight. And then, so use your finger. Don't get afraid to be, don't get afraid of soil. And then stick your finger inside. Not too deep. Don't just stick all the way, just a little bit. Like maybe like a ½ inch or so. You can have your parents, have your mom or dad to help you. Make sure there's enough water. So stick your finger inside the soil and see, oh, I can feel a lot of water. I can feel that's wet. Okay. All right. So it's very nice to do a little demo to show you how to plant this pollen snack for your friends' bees and pollinator butterfly and other pollinator. So Didi, what do you think?
I'm so excited that you guys got to learn how to make more food for my friends and I. I wonder if there are any other animals here at Little Parrot Farm. Let me ask Rosa.
Diane, switch to Rosa. All right, we're done. Thank you. We can unmute.
Am I on? Can you guys see me? Can you guys, are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The spotlight's on us. Hi. How are you? This is Rosa. And if you need this higher, you can move this. I think I move this lower. And I'm with Binx here. Binx is our mommy rabbit. We got lots of rabbits in this farm. We have about 12 rabbits, and they're mostly her kids. Yeah, she's a beautiful rabbit. So, and because she's not that used to being out here, so she's got her stomach facing me, so she feels a little bit safer when she's out like this. So the stomach, whichever way the stomach is facing, that's where she feels most comfortable. Because I raised her. Okay. All right. So rabbits, do you guys see her? Do you guys see her? Can you guys see her? Pretty clear. All right. Binx. Binx likes to be petted right here. And her heart is kind of pumping a little fast right now because she's a little nervous. All right. Rabbits are generally very, very gentle animals. And they don't make sounds. And if you ever hear the rabbit makes a sound, that means she or he is extremely frightened. Okay, I've heard her make sound one time when she saw Piggy the first time. Okay, we got a Piggy here trying to get some attention. Okay. All right, so I want you to meet our rabbit family. So I prepared a little video for you so that you know where our rabbits came from. Binx was given to us by a college student because the college student thought he couldn't keep her anymore. So we adopted Binx when she was about a half-year-old. So Diane can play the video for us now. The rabbit family.
Meet our rabbit family. First rabbit that we are going to visit with is Binx the mommy. Binx is a really, really special girl. When she came to us, she was only about half-year-old. She was very curious and she loves playing with people. She's always looking around and trying to see what you are doing. See, there she is. She's looking up at me from different angles and then see what I am doing, and finally she hopped on my lap. And she wanted to know, what are you doing coming up to my face? So she was always a very friendly and curious rabbit. She does that to my husband William as well. What are you doing? Let me snuggle up to you. So she's a very sweet rabbit. And she'll jump on me anytime, whenever she feels like it, and then turn around to say, what are you doing? And then we're going to meet Thumper Daddy. Thumper Daddy lives actually right next to us. He is from our neighbor, and he discovered that we like rabbits a lot. So from time to time, he would come and try to get attention from us, and even stop you from working if you don't give him attention. So we had to give him a little petting like that, and then he'll quietly sit right next to you and then follow you wherever you go. So he's kind of a very smart rabbit. And when they met, it was love at first sight. So So Thumper and Binx together had these kids. Look at how the babies are. She had 7 kids at that one time. Look at them move. And they're very tiny. They have no fur when they're born. You see? You can see their skin. And there's fur. You see there's little bits of fur around them. That's the fur from the mommy because the mommy wants to keep them warm. You see in the cage on the left hand side on top, that's where they're staying. And we keep the cage door open so that mommy can come and visit at any time she wants to. And she'll come and look at them, see how they're doing. And when it's needed, she will go in there and feed them. Look at those bellies. And the baby rabbits are trying to get their milk from the mommy. And you see what she's doing right there? She is actually licking those babies to show them that she loves them. When rabbits lick, that means they're showing how much they really like you, how much they appreciate you, how much they love you. So she was being a good mommy there, giving them a little care as she is feeding them. And all the babies are just fighting for the milk, trying to get enough from her. Cute, right? Very cute. And she's busy attending to them. And then she comes around and she kind of looks at me a little bit. Are you done filming? And of course, because she has 7 kids, so we decided that we need to step in to help her out a little bit, just in case not all the babies are fed equally. So we give them a little milk on our own, but sometimes they fall asleep while eating. Like this one, just finished eating and crawled a little bit, but really prefers to be sleeping. You see their fur is growing out a little bit on the body. It's not so just like the skin anymore. But the eyes were closed. But here, this is when their eyes starting to open after about 7 or 8 days. They have fur, they've got nails, they've got teeth, and their eyes are opened. Well, this is when they're eating a lot, and a lot of fur coming out. This is only about 2 weeks old. See? Yep, I finished eating. That was yummy. Yummy. The milk was yummy. Love it. And after a while, they start to eat solid food. They follow what the mommy does. And they always fight a little bit, even stepping on the food in order to get some food. And said, this little one on the left-hand side can't get enough food, so let's try the milk again. Sneaking away, trying to get some milk from the mommy. And as they grow older, they get more curious and they start to dig with their hands and trying to see what's going on, testing their little nails. And they love a good cheek rub. Yeah, a good cheek rub beats anything, and I'll sit still for that. And they move on to eat more vegetables, and sometimes they'll share a big cauliflower leaf together. And those are the 3 girls, Tutu and Fifi in the middle, and on the right hand side is Mimi. Tutu, Fifi, and Mimi, sharing a big leaf with the mommy on the right hand side. They love green vegetables. Do you? And of course, we couldn't be raising all of these rabbits without dedicated volunteers. And the rabbits like sitting on the volunteers too. It takes a lot of love and care to raise these rabbits. And of course, the volunteers are also very happy doing it, because we help each other out.
Ready? We are on now, right? Ah, yeah. Did you enjoy that rabbit video? I always enjoy it. I've watched it I don't know how many times right now, but I always enjoy it. So I've got, do you remember when we were in the rabbit video, there were 3 girls eating a big cauliflower leaf, and then their names were Tutu, Fifi, and Mimi. So I got one of the 3 girls here. Can you guess which one? Is it Tutu? Oops, whoops, whoops. I've got a pig underneath me now. He's trying to get some attention here. Okay, I got, guess this is Tutu or Mimi or Fifi? Can you make a guess? Okay, I'm gonna tell you, this is Tutu. Tutu is our long hair rabbit. Now, our rabbits, we don't know where they came from actually, so we don't know exactly their breed, but we do know that there's short hair rabbits and there's long hair rabbits, and Tutu is one of the long hair rabbits. And they shed once a year, most of the hair fall off, and she becomes like very short haired again. Okay? And every time I hold her, oh my gosh, I get hair all over me. So sometimes we have to actually brush their hair so we can get their fur out, because they also like to be beautiful, so they groom themselves. So they will lick themselves clean so that their hair is all, not all over the place, look beautiful. But when they do that, they actually end up eating a lot of hair. Okay. Piggy is trying to drink. He's always coming to steal the show. All right. So, and then we also have to, just so we brush their fur, just like we brush your hair, right? And we also have to cut their nails because their nails get long sometimes. And we also have to cut their nails just like your mommy has to cut your nails. Yeah, that's right. So we have to take care of the animals, and just like your mommy has to take care of you. Okay, so here's a better look. Now that she's more acclimated, that's a better look of Tutu. We won't stay here very long because her heart is pumping kind of fast. She's a little scared. But she's okay. Yeah? We're doing okay? Sweetie? Are you doing okay? Yeah. Good. All right, so let's go visit with the piggies. Good? Okay, you got a bonus. Can you see? Down here, there's the piggy. I will put her back so that I'll put Tutu back. All right. Good job, Tutu. Good job, Tutu. Stay with mommy. Okay. So here is, come on, sweetie. Come on, Pimpy. We got 2 pigs, one black and one white. Here, sweetie, come here. They know to stay in the shade. So she's got her now. The black one is called her, and the white one is called Pimpy. And Pimpy is preferring to sleep there right now. There's her. Oh yeah, they love to be brushed. They're very smart, and they talk to you. Her and Ping Ping together, their name means peace in Chinese. That's how we are. We want to be in peace and harmony, right? With all living beings, because when we're kind to them, they're kind to us. And you see, as I am brushing here, I don't know if you can tell that this main part is coming up. This main part comes up for they know they need to get comfortable. Okay. The main part comes up because he's trying to tell you, oh my God, I'm super happy right now. Or I'm super offended right now. So you can tell when the mane comes up, which reaction it is. So her and Ping Ping are brothers. They're very gentle right now, but you will see later when I feed them. They become monsters. Okay, see? You can do whatever. Yeah. Are you going to hold my hand? Do a little grooming. Love this part. This is their specific brush. It's got their name on it. And PP. This is their brush. Okay. They have the intelligence of a 2-year-old. So they're younger than you in their mind. but they know that they know how to get food from you, and they know how to manipulate you.
Take advantage.
Yes, take advantage. And if I am being nice to her, Ping Ping always comes over and say, "Hey, what about me? What about me? Are you not gonna take care of me?" Yeah. Okay. Got enough brushing earlier from the camera woman right here. Yes. Okay. So Ping Ping and He are about 2.5 years old. They're still pretty young. They can live to maybe 12 to 15 years old, depending on their condition. They're both guys. Yeah, both guys. Very good. All right.
They're heading out for lunch.
Heading off lunch. Okay. And then we have the alpacas here. We just briefly meet Andy. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Andy, say hi. Alpaca is like half the size of the llamas. They are less menacing. They're less threatening. Okay. All right. So we'll just visit. Okay. Let's show you our pigs eating. Once we have food, even they go crazy. Baby, baby. Food. Oh yeah. Nice. Baby. Baby, look where's food. Food. Yeah. Good job. Now let's make them sit. 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 Haha, sit. 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 Good job. Very nice. So they're very smart. They could be trained. Sit. 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 Haha, sit. Sit. Good job, Haha. Very nice. So a lot of people don't realize that pigs are actually very smart. They're actually smarter than dogs. Okay. So I think that they said the time is about. Okay. So really, thank you very much for joining us. This is a place where we live in harmony with each other, and I hope that you saw how we try to be kind to living beings, be kind to plants, and in turn, the plants are going to give us food, and the living beings will give us a lot of love and care. Okay? So thank you. Thank you for having us, Stephanie.
Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, I am going to go ahead and share my screen again. Let's see, I hope you can all see this. Thank you again, Rosa. I hope you all enjoyed seeing the animals. I was watching some of you who had the kids on. I know Laura, I watched Damien and Veronica. Martha, I think you had the kids on. Angelica. So it was really nice to just see everyone and see all the kids. And I know some of our webinars are specifically for you parents and caregivers, but it was really nice to have the kids on today. We wanted to do something a little bit different, and also for you providers who join us too. Before we get off, again, I made a comment in the chat about, and something that Rosa had said. Let me go back to the chat. Let's see, it was something about be nice to our environment and our environment will be nice to us. And I think that's super important right now with everything that's going on, aside from COVID-19, but with climate change and us being stuck indoors for so long during this time with the stay-at-home order that was happening. So just being mindful of all of that and how we care for our environment. So before we go today, I just want to put the feedback form in the chat. Let me go ahead and do that now for you all to take our quick survey. It should only take a couple of minutes. We really like to get a sense of who joins us on these calls. And also, if you guys enjoyed them, any feedback or comments that you might have, that'll help us with our future webinars. We try to diversify it a bit and bring you all different sources of knowledge on different topics as a way for us to all kind of bond and get together and continue to see the same faces week after week is really nice also. So that's in the chat. We'll send it along with the post email that we send always. And then just one last thing, follow us for updates in case you all want to see any other programming that we're doing. We're not just doing programming through Parent Support Services, but we also have a lot of census stuff going on and just ways to get engaged in your community. So thank you all. Feel free to chat us, send us emails. You all have my email, so thank you. And thank you all for joining on a Friday. We usually don't do these on Fridays. We're also going to be super mindful now that you all are back in school and in session about what your guys' schedule looks like now that you are doing the at-home learning thing. So thank you all. Have a great weekend. We'll see you. Anything else, Isaac?
I think just to plug back in that the first 50 guests, participants that joined us today, you're going to get free, how do you say it, calendaria seeds?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was as a part of that workshop video where they were planting the seeds. Everyone here that joined will be getting those in the mail. Stephanie and I will be working together to put those seeds in an envelope and send them your way. So get excited, guys. We'll send you the instructions. Look forward to an email from us later on today with those instructions, with some information on the Essential Workers Program in case you need extra help for childcare, or you know of a friend who needs extra help paying for childcare or finding childcare. Crystal Stairs has got you. Thank you guys so much again for joining us today. It was a pleasure doing this virtual tour with you all. Take care, guys.
Bye.